Hello everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Stay safe and healthy. In this lecture, we will be discussing about the electrical power. So, how electrical power is present and what are the components of power. Okay, and the mystery of power. How we present the power in electrical and there mathematically how we can present. And there is a term. Obviously, there is a term power factor also. Okay. Now just simply see the apparent power. Electrical power are basically apparent power, active power and the reactive power. The apparent power unit is VA. VA means what? This V matlab volt, A matlab ampere. So that is volt ampere. Volt ampere. Okay. And active power is present as a watt. W. Watt. Okay. And reactive power presence in the unit. These are the units. Okay. VA, W and VA. VR means volt ampere reactive. This small r presents actually for the presentation of for the unit of reactive power. So in the bigger unit, okay. So you can present kVA, MVA. Okay. And this one you can present kW, MW. Okay. And this one we can present kVAR, MVAR. Okay. So these are the units of the apparent power presence in VA, kVA or MVA. Active power presence in kW, MW or watt. No, actually watt unit. Okay. Now just in this lecture we will discuss what is the apparent power, active power and the reactive power. Just stay tuned with this lecture, you will get the all idea. Okay. And one more term is there, the power factor. What is a factor? So that is obviously that is a factor means some fractional factor. It is not like from that 1 to some lesser than 1, either 1 or less than 1. Power factor is never been, power factor is belongs to 1 to 0. 1 to 0. It is not greater than 1 to. Okay. Power factor always will be the in between 0 to 1. In between 0 to 1. Okay. Either it will be lagging or it will leading or unity. Okay. Either lagging, leading or unity. Okay. Unity means 1. In case the power is 1, so that is unity. Okay. Power factor angle is 1, that in some case will get the power factor is unity. Okay. Now I am taking some two network, basic network. Okay. From this you will get total concept of the active power, reactive power. Okay. Now see, simple one network I have taken. This with the source Vm sin omega t, and this source is connected with a purely resistance. Okay. This resistance is somewhat, this is a load element, and this resistance is equivalently same source I am taking here in this circuit, but whatever the combination of this circuit, the second one, this first one circuit, this one is first, this one is second. In this circuit what we have taken, the source is same, but in this resistance of this magnitude of this resistance and this combination of this load RL, resistance and inductance, combination of this we can consider as a impedance. Impedance means Z R plus J omega L is, and we are considering this R and the magnitude of this Z would be same. So if R and magnitude of Z is same, so then if the source also same, so obviously current flowing from this, suppose if it is IR, so the magnitude of current of flowing through this circuit also, magnitude not phase, so magnitude also will be IR. Okay, magnitude also would be IR. Now if we simply present the IR and Vs as a phasor diagram, so how much power will deliver? Now see, suppose this one is simply presenting, suppose this is V, and IR also, what we know that the Vs and these are, and in the same phase would be, so suppose this one is IR, we are taking this one, the magnitude of maximum, it will be some lesser, we are considering this. Okay, now what would be the power? Power means if we present this power V into A, V into I, if power presents V into I, so what would be the instantaneous power? So V into I, suppose instantaneously if you multiply these things, suppose from this cycle, for this cycle if you consider this portion, so current, this portion voltage, so obviously we will get what, like this is all positive, and for this is negative and negative, again you will get the positive. Okay, like this you will get the instantaneous power equation, power form, instantaneous power form. So as we know that this portion, what, this portion we are getting, what we are getting, this portion is always positive, means there will get some DC value, average value, this average value. Okay, so this average value is there, so this value will be presenting here. So this power is what, this power is totally consumable, whatever this power will be, the power amount will be consumable. That means what source with the load, so if the load is resistive, that means whatever the power will deliver from the source, and it will consumable to the load, to maintain the power flow equation, you can say. So power flow from the source and power in to the load. Okay, we should balance the power, so this equation will maintain. Okay, power flowing from the source, drawing from the source, and power receiving into the load. Okay, so now, and the one more term is there, power conservation and power absorbed and power deliver. Okay, so if you see this for a particular element, so power absorb and power deliver, suppose one source is there, polarity is like this, in suppose in this way current direction also this, voltage is like this polarity and current also in this direction, from positive to it is going out. Okay, then this source would be called as a power delivering source. But in this circuit itself, if we see, for the resistance, what across the resistance, what is the voltage? VR, and current is coming into the element. So that means plus minus. So for this source, what happened? From positive to its current is going out, but in case of resistance, so for resistance voltage is plus minus, but the current is coming in. So actually what the presentation, VR into I minus, that means this element is power absorbing. Okay, so the power absorbing element and power delivering, in such case the power will deliver, and in such case power will absorb. Okay, this is the two concept of this power deliver and power absorb. Sorry. So in these two case you have to follow up. So in this way, for this the polarity you have to take for a certain limit, because we know the AC is always changing. So for a certain instant you have to take this polarity. Okay, and in that polarity, if it is happening, then the power delivering particular unit will be power delivering, considerable as a power delivering unit. And if it is like this, voltage across that element and current is flowing in with the positive terminal, so it will be considerable as a power absorbing element. Okay, now in the same case, in the same network, the same source and the resistance RT, and the equivalently what we considered as a Z impedance. So impedance, load, resistance we have taken the RT, and L, that is inductor. So these are also load, but this load is combination of R and L, resistance and inductance. So what we could get? So for this Z would be the RT plus J omega L. If it is RT plus J omega L, and the magnitude would be same. So now the current, whatever for the first case and for this case would be same, but phase may be different. So for such case we are taking as this current as a common element to get some simpler configuration of phasor to draw. So I taking as a reference, so this VRT RL, sorry, this is RL. So what would be the, as we know, this current and this voltage, so would be in the same phase because it is resistance. So it is same phase in the resistance. Now, and this voltage, and the VL, this VL what would be, because current this, so what do we know the in case of inductor, what the voltage and a current lags 90 degree, so this one is 90 degree. Okay, so now this is VL and this one is VR. So these two components is actually what, this is the source voltage. So vectorially we can add this, so this VL and VR. So now is vectorially we get this Vs. Okay, now this Vs and this is the source. So now this is, there is a angle difference. So this angle is called as a phi angle. If we name as it is as a phi. So this is the current is lagging. So how much current is lagging? The source voltage. The source voltage lagging by 50 degree. Current, source current. This is source current is lagging by. Source current is lagging voltage by how much degree? 5 degree. 5 degree. You can present it as a degree 5. So now if we take as a reference V as a Vm sin omega t, so obviously in mathematical way I would be I equal to Im sin omega t minus this is phi, sorry, this is phi. Okay, so this would be the phi. Now if we present in the graphical way, instantaneous form, so now this one would be the V, okay, and this one would be the, because if we put here at t equal to 0, this magnitude is minus, just simply check in. So this is would be negative or positive. So if we present put as a t equal to 0, so I is negative. Okay, so for at 0 reference here t equal to 0. Okay, if t equal to 0, so it is t equal to 0, v equal to 0 obviously, but I equal to minus. So this one will be there. Now if you see this, the instantaneous power, what we will be getting? So we are dividing some section, this one and this one to this one and this one and this one, for we are just considering for one cycle. Okay, see, this is current negative plus this is voltage positive. So what would be the V into I? V into I, simply power, if you see. So this would be the negative. And for up to from this to this, from this to this, what? Current also positive, voltage also positive. So in such case we will get, okay, for this period we will get this. And again this current is negative but voltage is current is positive and voltage is negative. So it will be like this. And for current is negative, voltage also negative. So the resultant what would be? The V into I, multiplication, simple multiplication, minus into minus, that means positive. So this is positive. And for this also we will be getting like this. So in this way we will be getting for the whole. Okay. So now here is the term is, so see, if we compare with this, so this average power whatever we have getting for this for purely resistive load, but for here what will get same thing or just if you consider above 1. Okay. So for this what would be the DC line will be, if for the first case DC line, for the first case it is DC1 and for the second case it would be lower. Okay, so this is, there is a fraction of things, if there is a fraction of things it will come. Okay, so that means PDC 2 to PDC 1 means for the first case power delivered to the load. For the second case, power delivered. For the first case, anyway it will not be same for the whatever the first case power deliver average power, and for the second case power, it will obviously would be lesser than the first one. Okay, so that means here is a term fraction is there. Okay, so that is considered as a power factor, PDC2 and PDC1. Okay, so in such case, what would be for PDC, if it is and PDC1. Okay, so as we know this, the current power flow for the load PR1 I square RL for this case, PDC for second case, this is RL. So if current is I, so what we will be getting? I square RL, but for the Z, for PDC for the first case, so I square would be the Z, because the Z is equivalent to R. Okay, first case R means purely resistance for the first case circuit, and this circuit for this circuit, because this is R is considering as a equivalent to this, the magnitude, so it would be this I square Z. Okay, so if I square is cancel out, then the cos phi would be R by Z, RL by Z. So this is the power factor presentation. Okay, so for this, the power factor, there is a factor, means it is lesser than the ideal one. Okay, it is the power factor, whatever the power will be delivered by the source, it would be obviously lesser than the purely equivalent purely resistance. Okay, if you consider. So from these two configuration, what we could consider tell, so that the for resistance only, the power delivered. Okay, for resistance only power delivered, not for other things, not for the inductance, not for the capacitance. Okay, so again, what in mathematical way, from the phasor diagram we will present these things. Power, what is the power? So it is, see, the for the second case, what we got, this is source current, source voltage, and some angle, it was this was phi. Okay, so now this phi angle current is, and we know these are phasor, is rotating in the space. So if you take this current, as we know this, any coplanar vector we can multiple into, we can divide into two components, one horizontal component and vertical. So if you take one vertical component, suppose I, B, and this is horizontal component I horizontal, so it would be what? This cos phi, I cos phi, and this would be I sin phi. Okay, now the presentation is here. So what we know, the in case of mechanical power, mechanical work done, what do we know? The voltage, the force in that direction if it is there, then only the work done would be over there. Force. Suppose force acting in this way, and the direction also, and the displacement also would be in this way, then only work done is possible, mechanical work done, otherwise not. So in same way, in the electrical circuit, the current and voltage. So here the current, voltage considered as a force, and the current considered as a displacement. Okay. So this component is what? In the direction of voltage. So this component would be the work done. Means what? The power, active power, that power we can consume. So that means mechanical power, what? We can consume, mechanical work done. It may be consumable. But here electrical also it consumable. Okay, so this component is called as a active power. So that presents as a P. So this component would be the I cos phi. So that power, what power we can consume? Okay, it can deliver into the resistance or some the losses, active power losses in terms of radiation, stray losses, stray power losses, and many more, the losses, active component, whatever, like friction, bearing losses, R if the resistance component is there, that R power is consumable. That means through the resistor it may be there would be heat, radiation, and the losses are like radiation. Suppose some components are there, working machines, so there obviously coils would be there. So in coils, some not practically possible, purely inductive coil, so their resistance part would be there. So for that there would be heat dissipation. Okay, so heat dissipation would be there. That means heat dissipation. Some other loss is there, stray loss is there. So for the mechanical rotating bodies, if there, so there obviously friction losses will be there, bearing losses will be there. These losses are consumable. Okay. So that is part of the active power loss. That is the part of active power loss. But if you see this voltage and the current, these are what? 90 degree apart. What? This is 90 degree apart. So how this power is called? So this power is called as a reactive power. So this power is called Ei sin phi, that is reactive power. Q is present as a reactive power. Reactive power. So what is the function of this reactive power? So whenever you will discuss the electrical machines, okay. So electrical machines, if you discuss AC machines, basically like a transformer, we will study induction machines. So then what? If you transfer the power, suppose in case of transformer, you will transform power one domain to another domain. Okay, there is a, suppose यहाँ पे in the transformer, the primary domain, primary to secondary. So there is a no connection between primary and secondary in case of transformer. So for that case, what is required? For that case, you have to link the primary and secondary as a magnetic link. So magnetic link, who will generate the instantaneous, that changing magnetic field will link the secondary circuit. So for this power will provide for magnetic linking. That means changing magnetic flux. Changing magnetic flux. Okay. The reactive power is links the magnetic from primary for the transformer primary to secondary, its links, and the generates the time varying magnetic flux. Time varying magnetic flux. Time varying magnetic flux. Time varying magnetic flux. Suppose for the motor. For the motor means what? This is electrical power and there is a mechanical body, rotational body. And there is a fixed body. So for this also there is a air gap. Here also electrical power would be converted into the mechanical power. So in this case also you have to utilize this power, reactive power. That means you have to generate the time varying magnetic flux. That means for the magnetic linking, this would be usable. If the reactive power is not there, so magnetic flux linking is not possible. That too, magnetic time varying magnetic flux with link from primary circuits, whatever the domain. Suppose first domain to second domain, you have to transfer the power. Okay, so in that case you have to this reactive power is used. Okay, this is the significant. And the active power is basically its usable power, and the friction we can't neglect. Bearing loss we can't neglect, it would be there, means that consumable. Okay, and the radiation, the heat radiation, some parts will be there, resistive part. So ultimately the P is presents the R, means resistance. If it is resistance is there. Now one more thing, if you see, if it is like this, Bs current, this lagging, and there is a component of in the same phase component with this, so that is component as the active component I cos phi, and this is component as known as the reactive component of current. Okay, so this I cos phi is known as the active component. What this component contributes the active power, and this I cos phi component reactive component, so that component contributes for the reactive power. Okay, if this configuration if you present, so what we get? In the same way, if you get what? So this if we take as a I cos phi component, okay, instantaneous current, and this is V. So what we will get? For this, simply you will get this. Okay, that means what? There is a DC current power, so that power is known as the active power, and this flows, that is consumable, that is consumable. Now in the same way, if you see the active component, reactive component, sorry, in the reactive component, so this I sin phi is the reactive component. So what would be the reactive component presentation? What would be the presentation of reactive component? So it lacks 90 degree. So that means with respect to this, what this is 90 degree lagging. If this component also rotating, so this is 90 degree lagging. So if it is 90 degree lagging, so how much, how we can present this? This is the maximum, minimum. In this way, and this is the I sin phi and sin phi. So here if you plot, so what would be getting from, so for up to this portion, from 0 to this, and this to this to this portion, for this portion, so what we get for this portion? Negative, positive. So ultimately we will get negative, for positive, negative. So what we get? Negative, positive, and for this what we get? Negative and positive. In this way we get it. So if we find this for this average value, what, and the reactive power, what we could get for this one cycle, for one cycle, what we get that? For half cycle, from this is full complete one cycle. Okay, so how this power transfer for instantaneous? This is reactive power, na? So how it is flows? This is negative means what, and positive means what? Negative means a load to source, and positive means source to load. For the reactive power, if you see the source to load, for the 1/4 section, it is load to source, power is flowing to load to source, and for the next 1/4 cycle, source to load. In such case, the reactive power, if you find this signal, the average, so you will get 0. Means power back and forth, power back and forth, power back and forth. Its power deliver source to load and load to source. So reactive power is for the 1/4 cycle, it flows from source to load, and for next 1/4 cycle, it flows for load to source and source to load. Like this it flows. Okay, so this is the reactive power flow, and this one is active power. So if there is a 2 cycle, see there is a 2 cycle, and here also 1 cycle and another cycle. So as we know that the fundamental frequency is f, suppose this is fundamental frequency. So for this power, so the power frequency would be 2, because in one cycle we are getting what, 2 cycles. For the reactive power 2, and for active power also we are getting 2 pulses. Okay, so power frequency is 2 times of the first frequency, that means normal frequency of current या voltage. This is called as a power frequency. Power frequency is 2 times of the frequency. If you draw power in instantaneous way, you will get 2 pulses. For reactive power pulses it will be 2, and for the active power also 2. Clear? So these things is there. Okay. Now one more thing I want to discuss. This thing. This power, active power is VI cos phi, reactive power is VI sin phi, and the active power presentation is V cos phi. Okay. It may be for the load also, and may be for the load also you can present. So across the load, what would be? Across the load, what you have to take the voltage and the current. Okay. So that voltage and current you have to present in the phasor, and from that there you have to check for the load how much power is lagging and leading. Okay. So whenever you will whenever we'll deal about this power factor, in expression of this. So this factor is known as the power factor. So this power factor is known as the power factor, and this power factor is also what we got in height actually. So this power factor also called the RL by the magnitude of Z. Okay. So or R by Z. Okay, this is the power factor. So what would be the angle? Okay. So this angle, how can we present? Suppose for a particular source, suppose the current in this way with this, so there is the angle phi. So this angle is, power factor would be the cos phi, it's lagging. In such case it would be the power factor would be the lagging. So the term, obviously you have to say that power factor is lagging or leading or unity. So this power factor, it may be like this. Suppose current somewhere you will get phi. So here what, if it is rotating in this way, so I is leading. So I is leading means power factor is leading. Okay. And one more thing, suppose this is Vs and current in the same direction. So in case of power factor would be what, cos phi 0, that means power factor unity. So in case of power factor presentation, obviously, definitely you have to mention the power factor either leading or lagging, or it is unity. Clear? And the apparent power, what we said, the apparent power means VA. Apparent power is simply presentation of the voltage RMS and current RMS. This is the apparent power expression. Okay. So apparent power V RMS, I RMS. If we see, there is a triangle is there. Suppose this is V RMS, I RMS. Okay. So if we form one right angle triangle, okay, so this if it is this is phi, so this triangle, this component and this component we can consider the RMS, IRMS, cos phi, sin phi, and this component would be VRMS, IRMS, cos phi. So this component is active, this component is reactive, and this component is the hypotenuse component. So this is known as the apparent. Okay, so this is the power factor triangle. Okay, and this angle is phi. Okay, for any leading, lagging, any power factor angle we can present as a power factor triangle. Okay, now if it is right angle triangle, so apparent power is presents like this, and the kW watt square, active power square, and what we get, the VR, this is reactive power. This expression we can get. Okay, and from there also what we can get, the cos phi, P is VI cos phi, Q is VI sin phi, and VI means what? This is apparent one. Okay, so from here what we can get, the cos phi is P by P means active power, and this is the apparent one, apparent power. Okay, thank you. This lecture is going to be lengthy. Okay, for this I am stopping here. Okay, and in the next lecture I will be discussing one critical problem related to this power source, power, and the load power, and related to the power factor angle, one numerical problem I will be discussing. Okay, so far in this lecture what we discussed the active power, apparent power, and reactive power, and obviously the more conception on the active power, power factor. So power factor, to get power factor we have taken two similar circuits with same source, but there are different load combination. Okay, for circuit 1 we have considered only purely resistance, and for that second one we have taken combinedly taken RL combination. It may be RLC both, it may be only RC. Okay, so from there we got the phasor and we got the instantaneous power. From the instantaneous power we have seen the DC power, how we getting instantaneous DC power. So if the power is positive, okay, instantaneously it is presenting positive, so that means power is delivering from source to load only. If it is negative, so power is delivering from, if it is negative, then source to load, power will back to the source. Okay, if it is the instantaneous power is presence and negative, so power presence, that it signifies, power signifies that negative sign signifies that power is backing from load to source. Okay, and from there we got the equation of the power factor equation. What we got, the power factor equation, R by Z. Okay, that presents the power factor equation, R by Z. So this power factor is what? First one, this one is for the ideal power, I square R, we know that I square R is the power, and the for IDC is the I square RL for the load. Okay, so this is called as a power factor. So this power factor is obviously between 0 to 1. It is not more than 1. Okay, it is 0 to 1. Power factor is in between 0 to 1. Okay, and the leading and lagging concept, if the power current is lagging with respect to voltage, so it would be considerable. You have to mention the power factor either lagging, power factor leading, or power factor unity. Okay, and the power delivered, how the power deliver concept is there, and how power absorb concept we have seen here, and there are significance we have seen. The power how presents the active power for what. Active power is nothing but the resistance. Okay, if resistance is there, that means power is consumable. Okay, is power from only source to load, from power only, active power from source to load only. But reactive power we have seen, it's coming source to load and load to source. For that, what we are getting the magnetic flux. Okay, time varying magnetic flux that links from secondary circuit to primary circuit, and for that only we can able to power transfer. Okay, if there is a no magnetic domain creates in between primary and secondary circuits, either in case of motor, so we will not able to transfer power. Okay, in AC circuits. Clear? So the reactive power, what it is being utilized for to make the magnetic circuits and to make the time varying magnetic flux. Okay, you have to remember these things, and see, and just simply we have present one phasor diagram that we multiply, we divided the current component into two, one horizontal component, one vertical component. So vertical component, what we know, the horizontal component in the mechanical force, what we know, the force in acting in that direction is the active one. Okay, that means consumable power. That mechanical power means only consumable. So that direction, in case of electrical also, the current in that direction and voltage in that direction is the component is active component. I cos phi is active component, and I sin phi is the reactive component. Okay, so these things we got and we got the presentation also for the active component and the reactive component. Okay, so from there we got the frequency, power frequency. If the normal voltage and current frequency is f, then the power frequency obviously would be the 2, because in the same cycle the power frequency, the cycles are 2. Okay, so the power frequency would be 2, double of the supply frequency. Okay, this is the concept. So I request you to all, please, if any doubts regarding you, so you just text me. Okay, my WhatsApp number, is 8486956063. Hope you have understood this lecture, and in the next lecture I will be discussing one critical problem related to the power, and one more thing about the power complex power. Okay, that is also essential in your electrical engineering. So that power will be discussing the complex power and the one numerical problem related to this lecture. Okay, thank you all. God bless you.